Everybody shot, 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 shot. What? We got carried away with the shots, man. We need to tone it down a little bit. All right, Eduardo. Whatever, man. Hey, this is the prediction video for the February 18th fight between Paul Williams and Nobuhiro Ishida. And gonna go ahead and break down both fighters, and then I'll give my prediction at the end. I'll start out with Paul Williams. He's got good size for a light middleweight at 6'1". He's got that 82-inch reach advantage, which is crazy. But you have to wonder, at 30 years old, even where is he at? What is left in the tank? Is he going to be able to continue at this? Continue fighting? The body seems to have had a lot of miles on it. That Martinez fight was absolutely nasty. I mean, he is 40 and 40 wins, 2 losses. He has 27 knockouts. But man, he got smoked by Martinez. That was really bad knockout. And then you have, he struggled with Lara. And you got to question that chin because he gets hit flush. And once a fighter loses his chin, because that's usually, kind of starts to go away. Once he loses that, what's he going to be able to do because he gets hit so flush? And he is a very active fighter. He can throw any punch, and he can throw 100 punches around. And he can throw them from freaky angles, but he doesn't really have to move because of his reach and how long those arms are. The angles he can create from them is very impressive. He has a great left hand when he decides to actually sit on that punch. And yeah, he's southpaw. They didn't know that? Oh, okay. And he comes straight forward at you. He is open to counters, as we saw with Martinez, and because he can leave his punches out there. When he throws the punch, he doesn't bring it fast enough, nor does he bring it up high enough to defend himself once he's thrown the punch. And, he drops that right hand when he throws the left, and he does hold his hand low. And obviously, you always have to worry about that chin. Now, over at Nobuhiro Ishida, who is, by the way, 36 years old, he's 24-6-2, 9 knockouts, 28% knockout ratio, but he's on a 2-fight KO streak, He's won 2 fights in a row by knockout. He's 6'1", 72.5-inch reach, which is short for this, And he caught Kirkland, at the best time he could have caught him. And is that really the fighter that this guy is? I mean, you look at his record. He's lost 6 times. He did catch Kirkland, but admittedly, that was probably the worst fight Kirkland's ever been in. So, there's not a lot of power there. I'm going to question his chin. He's been dropped in 2 other fights. Alvarez dropped him, and he was a left-handed fighter. So, just throwing that out there for you. He's been 12 rounds, numerous times. So his stamina is not going to be a question coming into this. He's active. He does have good speed. His hands are low, but he will put them up at times. He does pump the jab out, and he will occasionally switch to southpaw. He's open for the overhand left. He does give you lots of movement, but he's more of a 1 or a 1-2 type of puncher. Occasionally he'll work in the combinations, but for the most part it's 1 or 1-2s. Has the good speed. He brings hands back, and he brings it back low. He drops the right pretty much every time he throws that left hand. So look at that. When he backs away, he backs straight up. And I think that's going to be a problem with the reach of Williams. As he's backing up, I don't think he's going to be able to necessarily get out of that reach of Williams. It's crazy when you talk about a guy that's going to have 10-inch reach advantage on him. And he does get hit flush, and he gets hit flush by slower guys. So that is, let's face it, there's a reason why he's not a world champion, is because he has a lot of these flaws. And when I was looking at this, Williams, you still have to question, what is in that tank? Does he have what it takes to get back in? If he does, is this going to go, is he going to smoke him out? Is it going to go the distance? From what I've seen, when Williams fights guys that are as big as him, the fights usually go the distance because he doesn't have that kind of power. If it's a 147 guy, he usually smokes him out. So I will go with Williams winning this by a decision. I think this could be one of those close ones where you might go either way on. But I'm going to go with Williams taking the decision in that. All right? Well, hey, this is Bigragu. This is Eduardo. Please, comment, rate, subscribe, and friend, or I don't even know if you can friend anymore. I don't even know. Alright, well, anyway, it's Bigragu. Out.